marketing is you get all the benefits of being an owner, but you don't have to be worrying about supply chain. You don't have to be worried about accounting, especially in the world we're in today. I mean, network marketing used to be a little bit more different, but today with technology, you can know what's happening in real time. The companies have already set up the software, they know what happens. So it's really picking the right company, and there's a lot of great companies in that area. And it's really realizing that you're really a value creator. If you can go out and add value to other people's lives, if you can just introduce people to a product or a service that a company you represent that truly is extraordinary, some products and services can't just be thrown up on Amazon. They need the story to be told. And if you found a product or service of that nature and you got a company that has a generous schedule of being able to reward you, and then you begin to get leverage where it's not just you, where you've multiplied your efforts to other people, then you get all the benefits of being a business owner without all the headaches and without the same level of risk. And so I think network marketing is amazing. Now, network marketing has a mixed reputation, and we all know that, right, in the marketplace. And anybody goes out, well, what are you doing? That's why you got to own yourself as a professional. I think that's why I'm supportive of what you do, because you're not just pumping people up, you're giving people real skill sets to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Adil Malik. I am in the Hollywood Hills. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the misconceptions of network marketing or MLM, multi-level marketing, what network marketing really is, and finally, the right approach. Now, bear with me, be patient, please. This is like my first YouTube video. I feel super awkward on a video in public. It's so beautiful here. Look at this back here, guys. Goals. So everyone moves to this city, usually for a dream. There's so many people that move in and out of the city. They carry this hope, me being one of these people, they carry this hope with them that they'll make something of themselves and be prosperous by their own definition. And whether it's to live here or be famous or live in Beverly Hills or start modeling or start their own business, everyone has some kind of dream. And the honest truth is that it's super, super hard to accomplish whatever it is that you come out here for, and that's why a lot of people end up leaving. It's also very expensive in this city, and I myself am comfortable, but I want to live the life that I've dreamed of when I moved here. So it's going to take a new vehicle to get there. One of my buddies, actually, so now I'm going to stop reading from what I wrote down earlier, but one of my buddies, I just saw on his Instagram story that he was working for this new company called Thrive, and he's awesome guy, super honest, super genuine, and I knew that if he was giving his time and energy to something, it probably is something legitimate. And I've had network marketing experience in the past, but I wasn't happy with the companies I left like a few months in, not because of a lack of commitment, but just because of the company itself and the people that I was surrounded by. So I'm going to start with the misconceptions. So network marketing has a lot of negative criticism associated with it. But I want to give you guys an analogy to kind of help you understand it a little bit better. You could have the most legit product in the world, but knocking on doors, if you don't have the right approach, and when you approach a stranger or anybody for that matter, they'll probably be turned off. If you're selfish or greedy or you don't approach them in a way where you're trying to serve them, they'll probably slam the door in your face. And or it could be that the company itself doesn't have a good product, so no matter how good your approach is, people are just not interested. So that's kind of in a gist what network marketing really is. The team behind you gives you all the resources to help you approach the door in the best way possible, but ultimately it's up to you to take that step, to knock on the door, to have the courage and to approach properly. So attitude is everything, and of course you need to be equipped with the proper knowledge. I was 18 when I got into my first network marketing. It's Vector Cutco Knives. I'm sure everybody's heard of it. Now, the first problem, I guess, looking back, reflecting on it, the first thing I would say that was wrong was, one, that the products were complete crap. It was just way too overpriced for any normal human being that has any logical mind. Like, why would anyone ever want to pay $1,000 for a bunch of knives, for a set of knives? It just doesn't make any sense. So that was one thing, and it just felt like a scam. Second is a lack of transparency and honesty. It turns people off. So within the company, leaders are not telling you the whole truth. They only tell you the truth that you would want to hear, and they hide the rest. And that is not, it's not real leadership. So that was another thing that I saw in the companies that I worked for. And another thing is network marketing. It's pretty much like any other company, like Coca-Cola, Amazon, Apple. It's not, it's just the term network marketing just means that their marketing approach is very different than, for example, Coca-Cola, right? So the traditional methods of marketing are usually billboards, magazines, TV ads, and now, of course, we have Facebook, Google, digital social media marketing. But the most powerful to this day, and probably for the rest of time, the most powerful form of marketing is word of mouth. So what is word of mouth marketing? I'll give you guys an example. If I go to Trader Joe's, and I love Trader Joe's, and tell my best friend Dave, hey, you need to check out Trader Joe's, it's the best grocery store ever. Because of our friendship, because of the trust that I have and the relationship that I have with him, he automatically will probably get excited and be curious enough to want to go to Trader Joe's and see what it's about. Yeah, he might do some research, but he's probably very open-minded towards the idea of going to a Trader Joe's. So that's, simply put, that is what word of mouth marketing is. Now, that's exactly what network marketing is. It replaces all the traditional methods of marketing, and it relies solely on word of mouth. Now, there's two avenues that you need to really grasp to understand what network marketing is. One is obvious, you sell products just like any other company in the world. And two is it gives people who are doing the marketing, so you as an ambassador for the company or a promoter for the company, since you're doing the marketing, to make it easier for you because it's really hard to sell so much volume. Your job is to recruit and make your own team to make monetary gains for the company as efficiently as possible without taking too much time and energy. So how you do that is you build a team of marketers, of a marketing team of ambassadors, promoters for the company. So in a way, you're kind of leading your own company, you're leading your own marketing department. So the reason why the products usually tend to be high-end in network marketing is because they handsomely compensate all the ambassadors, all the marketers. And if they don't do that, then it's not enticing enough for people to join the company. So that's why it tends to be, if you have a $5 product, you're probably not going to use network marketing as your method of marketing for a product. Okay, so that's why they're branded as high-end, because otherwise it just wouldn't work. The model just doesn't work. So you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's not fair. It's not ethical. One of my friends, she works for the marketing department for a company called Youth to the People, and they make basically skincare from like kale, spinach, berries, and it's really considered really high end, obviously really good for your skin, really beneficial for your skin. Miranda Kerr is one of the ambassadors that endorses in the company. She's an ex-Victoria's Secret model and the wife of Snapchat CEO Evan Spiegel. So the company's in every single Sephora. I think it costs, she was telling me it was around $5 or under for them to produce. I mean, it's obviously in the lower single digits, but they sell each product for $50, $60, $70, $80, and it's absurd. But why is that? Because it's marketed and branded as high-end, and they want to handsomely pay everybody in the company that's helping push the brand. So another company that has insane profit margins that you're probably familiar with is Apple. Apple is another company that has lots of expenses. They have the Genius Store, they have employees. Just the whole branding of the company is very unique. And since it's a high-end product, you pay for it out of your pocket. Pretty sure if you don't own Apple, an Apple product, someone you probably know has an Apple product. So that is why it tends to be more expensive. So I want people to be clear on that. It is a high-end product. Thrive doesn't have a store or anything else, but they really do take care of their people. So that's why it's so important to understand this. So what is the right approach? The right approach is simply to serve others, and not with the mindset of making money, but how am I going to help others achieve their financial goals? We have 2 ears for listening and 1 mouth for talking. So first of all, I would say, even this goes for myself, is listen twice as much as you talk. That would be the first point. Listen for people's pain points and genuinely try to help them achieve whatever it is that they are trying to achieve. If you approach people with the mindset of, I need to make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible, it's going to repel people. No matter what your words say, the tone, the energy behind your words, people are going to see your selfish motives. They're going to see past your words. And this is probably the biggest takeaway I would say from this video. When you are genuinely trying to help people in their mission, in whatever they're dealing with, you also help yourself in a big way. It makes the fruit taste so much sweeter. And when you make it a pure intention to serve others, it makes the process so much smoother, so much gratifying, so much more gratifying, and it goes beyond monetary gains. It fills you with gratitude, humility, and heart, and it builds your character in the process. And I think I've seen this with many people that are successful. They don't really remember as much when they were broke when they finally have money. I think they like that sense of freedom, and of course they have memories of when they were broke, but how the relationships they created with people climbing up and the impact that they had on other people's lives, that's what sticks with them the most and ends up making them who they really are. So that should be everybody's intention when they join network marketing, not money. And that's why network marketing gets such a bad rep. Now, I want to also be clear and be very transparent with you guys. I haven't made a penny from working for Thrive. Thrive is not endorsing me in any way or pushing me to make this video. This is just to document my own journey. This is day 1 of 90. I'm going to document every single day of my 90-day run. And it's really just for myself, and I hope that one day at the end it can be a resource of inspiration and just something for you guys to look at if you're in the same position as me, where you're struggling or you need another source of income or a side gig, whatever it is, and you can see that, look, this is someone who is being honest with you about the whole process. And if you ever have any questions or anything, comment below or just try to get in touch with me, and I'll give you all the resources that I use to get to hopefully get wherever I'm trying to get and reach my goals. And one last note I would say is, do your best to remove self-doubt. Don't let ego get in the way of your goals, because in the end, people's opinions don't pay your bills. They don't help you achieve what you're really trying to achieve. So that shouldn't be a factor that you consider when you're trying to do this. So with that, guys, yeah, here we go. Also, one last thing is, to be fair to the company, I am really going to do my best to give it my all, because if I'm lazy and then it doesn't work out and I share that with you guys that Thrive is not legit, it's really not being fair to the company. So I'm not going to be biased on one side or the other. I'm just going to give you guys the raw, honest truth with everything, and I'm going to do my best to do everything that they tell me to do to achieve what I want to achieve. So I'm going to be very honest. Like I said, I'm going to share everything with you guys, and I'm so glad that you guys are tuning in and a part of this journey with me. Thank you, guys.